Hi kindergarten, so it's Mrs. McKee. So I'm going to read you guys a story today, but today is a little bit different. I'm going to read you guys a book about bear smart and about being bear smart because we're coming into a season where it's bear season and they're coming out and we're going to see them, and it's really important that we're aware and we know what to do if we run into one. So I'm going to read you a story and it's called Bear Smart. And then I will post the pictures below in the comments, and then you guys can print them out and color them if you choose to. But I just figured this would be a good little informational book. So it says, let's all be bear smart. Follow Kuma to learn about bears and the rules that you should know about being bear smart. So the first one says, in Alberta, there are black bears and grizzly bears. They live in the mountains and forests. Bears and people like to spend time in the same kinds of places. But the bears aren't always easy to see. So that's why we always have to be aware of our surroundings. So we have a picture of somebody hiking, somebody biking, and somebody camping, which I'm sure you guys like to do at least one of those things. What do bears like doing? Well, bears like to mainly eat. And it says that bears eat most of their food in the late summer and fall. It says, what do people like doing? Well, I can see somebody camping. I can see somebody fishing and boating and canoeing, biking, hiking, berry picking. We enjoy the outdoors in all seasons. And lots of those things the bears like to see us doing. So, it says rule number 1. The black bear has no hump. The grizzly bear has a hump right there on its back. Then you have a short claw on a black bear, so just like that. And grizzly bears have long claws, so you can see their claws above their prints. A bear was there. You can tell if a bear was there if a rock is rolled back, a hole dug for roots and bugs, if you see scratches on a tree, you see a tore up log, you see bear prints, or bear poop. Those are all very good indications that there is a bear nearby. Rule number 2, never get close to a bear. Mother bears get very angry when you get close to their cubs. So if you ever see a mama bear and her babies, do not get close to them. Rule number 3, never feed bears. When a bear gets food from people, it might come back for more. This can be dangerous for people and for bears. Because if we don't take care of putting our garbage in a safe place, and sometimes you see them ripping in town, and it's not very good, if they keep coming back into town, then sometimes Fish and Wildlife have to do something about it, or they have to relocate them, which isn't really fair. So that's something to always be aware of be aware of where you're putting your garbage, and make sure that it's a bear smart place. Now, a safe bear is a far away bear. That's a good rule. So don't try to get close to bears and never try to feed bears. So what's that, kindergarten? Do not get close to bears and do not feed them. Okay, rule number 4. Don't surprise a bear. So, bears don't like surprises, so let them know that you're coming. Be noisy. So when you're out in the bush, be nice and loud. Don't be quiet, because you want a bear to know that you're there. You want them to know so they will go away, and you do not want to run into them. Stay in groups and between the adults. Dogs should stay on their leashes. Very important. You don't want your dog to get in a fight with a bear. Rule number 5, don't invite bears over. So bears love to eat garbage. When you leave garbage out, you are inviting bears over. Always put garbage in a building or in a garbage can that bears can't open. So a bear-proof bin. So some people, if you live in town, probably have those. I'm not sure, maybe on acreages and ranches as well. But you'll see these sometimes when you're driving through town, a bear-proof bin. So this is just saying that making sure that you're aware of your garbage, you're putting your garbage away. If you're out camping, you don't leave food out at night because that is a bear attracting. You will attract a bear, no problem. So, do you smell that? Bears are always hungry. They want to check out everything with a smell to see if you can eat it. Now circle the things that can invite a bear over. So down here we have soap, seed, cola, so pop, garbage, candy, dog food, sandwich, toothpaste, or an apple. So I'm gonna guess that a bear would probably love some seeds, some garbage, some dog food maybe, a sandwich, an apple. Bears are always hungry and they're always looking for food. They're dumpster bears, so they'll pretty much eat anything. So, this says, keep a clean campsite. In the picture below, there are things here that are not ways to keep things clean. So, when you're camping, it's really important that if you're going to sleep, you want to make sure everything's packed up, nice and tight, put away. You don't want it, so, because bears can open things, right? They can open garbage cans, they can open coolers, so you don't want to leave that stuff out. So if you're camping with mom and dad and you see that maybe they're leaving some food out, maybe just be like, hey mom, hey dad, maybe we should put this food away in the trailer or in the vehicle because we don't want a bear to get into it. So, rule number 6, report bad behavior. Report bears that hang around people or go get into garbage. So if you're out walking somewhere in town and you run into a bear, it's very important that you do all the safety steps to get out of there safely and then call Fish and Wildlife and report it. If you see a bear just eating somebody's garbage, and maybe it's not garbage day and they were bad and left it out, then you should report it. So it's very important to report if you see one in town where you feel like somebody is at a chance of getting hurt or at risk, then definitely, if you think somebody's safety is there, a concern, then you should definitely report it. So, whoa, a bear. So it says, stay close to people who are with you and move slowly towards the closest safe, like a building or a car. So if you see a bear, you go, whoa, bear. You back up. Don't let anyone leave the group and never run from a bear. It might chase you. So what's that, kindergarten? Never run from a bear. It might chase you. The bear may come closer, stand upright, and get a better look. Or circle you to smell. The bear may talk to you in its language, popping its teeth, huffing and growling. It's telling you to go away. Don't run away. Move closer to your friends. Now, it's very important that you help it understand that you're a human. You slowly wave your arms and speak to the bear calmly. Screaming at a bear is not going to help. Leave slowly, staying close to your friend, and always facing the bear. Don't turn your back. You want to be backing up nice and slow because you don't want the bear to feel threatened by you because you do not want to be in an attack. So, this says, let's review. So, can you remember the 6 Bear Smart rules? So, let's look here. Ready? So, we'll always be aware of our surroundings. Bear prints, never feed a bear. When you're hiking, you want to be really nice and noisy. You want to make sure that you put your garbage in a safe place. And you want to make sure that you always call and report if you see a bear. So that is that, kindergarten. I thought that would be a really fun little lesson for you guys because we're coming to that point where bears are going to be getting hungry. They're going to be coming into town possibly. We might be out in now the sun shines. We might be out hiking with our family or biking. And we might be out having a picnic. And it's very important to always know what to do if you ever come into a situation where you run into a bear or an encounter. So this was a really good little thing, I thought. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I miss you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye, kindergarten.